I mean, I could yell at you if you wanted me to.
To avoid fainting, keep repeating. It is only a movie. Only a movie.
I said, don't you blame the movies. Movies don't create psychos. Movies make psychos more creative.
We have such sights to show.
I didn't tell a single soul about this.
Me neither. I was busy, literally.
Oh, right.
Hey,
brother.
we're back. And probably nobody's watching the live stream because we didn't tell nobody we were live streaming.
Didn't tell a single soul. I didn't know if it was actually going to happen today, to be honest. Like, I know we talked about it being today, but also... Yeah, I thought you might be tired.
No, I am really tired, but I'm not going to let it go any further than not doing it.
Yeah.
Before.
Not diding it.
Not doing it.
Yeah, and I mean, I think this one will be pretty cut and dry.
It's pretty bad.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, honestly, well, yeah, we'll get
What
to
are we? So we're doing two movies. They're another sequel episode. I don't even know why we keep doing this.
But they were free, and I was like, all right. And they have like something to do with each other, and it's August, so basically, to me, that's Halloween already.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm in like fucking pumpkin mode right now.
I'm the pumpkin. Yeah.
Pumpkin.
We did the houses. October Belt 1 and 2.
Yeah, and we did something new this week where we did a live stream movie viewing.
Yeah.
And we had some guests, come in with us. So we had Marcus.
Some friends, if you will.
Marcus, he's cool as hell, and Taylor, they came through, and that was fun.
It was nice.
We were all talking shit and having a good time while I slowly got intoxicated.
Yeah, same. I was drinking some Bud Light seltzers. Not a sponsor. We do encourage for whenever we do it again. If you sign up on our Facebook page, if you sign up on our Instagram, or you shoot us an email, however you find out that we're doing it, please do it. It's fun. We almost had Navek there as well.
Yeah, but his equipment fucking sucks, so he had to not be in it.
Is that what he said? Did you ask him later?
He told me that while it was happening.
Oh, okay.
Remember, you couldn't see him?
I just thought he had no webcam or something.
His webcam was broken. And then his headphones were broken.
Really? Okay. Well, that's cool. That's cool. Well, but point being, it's a really great way to kind of interact with us, to watch a free movie. Don't tell the movie studios. I don't think what we're doing is necessarily above the board, but
it's fine.
We're not charging anybody, so it's not like we're
profiting
off of it.
And the movie was free anyway, so.
And the movie was free. Yeah, we had to. Our guests had to sit there and listen to the ads. Right with us.
Because I forgot Tubi had ads. So
Tubi be adding. Yeah, man.
So, besides that was really fucking fun. That was cool. Our audio probably will sound like shit when we share the
chopped
video.
Up.
Yeah.
Oh, that's another thing. So I think we should probably, maybe this is the best way to get this out there to the widest audience. And stop me at any point if I'm wrong about the assumption of this, but if you're joining in with us and watching these videos, you're then a part of our reaction video that happens a few days afterwards. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Right.
Yep.
So now I don't want that to deter anybody. We're only taking funny clips off the video. If jump scares, whatever.
Yeah, like screaming and shit. If you say something funny.
Yeah. We're not gonna make you look bad, unless you don't want to look like somebody who gets scared. Then I guess you then would look bad.
You also have the option of tuning in and not having your webcam or your mic on and just watching us.
That's true. That's a very good point. Thank you. Yeah, that exactly. Yeah. If you just want to watch a movie with some silly light commentary, because it's not like we're doing the podcast over the movie, right? We're We're just
and a lot of times we watch movies we haven't seen before, so we're all like, "What?" So if you have seen the movie, don't be talking about shit that's gonna happen.
that is another good point, and it didn't happen too much last time we did it, but right before we started watching the movie, I was afraid that if we get a really talkative audience, I'm not going to be able to pay attention to the movie.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. I was like, bro, I thought me and Marcus were just gonna be talking shit to each other. I was like, oh, Dakota's gonna get pissed.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, I didn't, and so I don't know. Listen, I don't want to overcomplicate what we're trying to talk about here. We watch a movie on Zoom. You hang out with us. You laugh. You cry. You get scared.
Shit your pants.
You shit your pants. You don't have a very long conversation over the movie.
Yeah.
and it's awesome. And you get to be on YouTube. You get to be a part of the action.
Yeah,
so.
you get to be a star.
You're a star, baby.
You're gonna be as famous as us.
Basically, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, I think that kind of gets all of that out of the way. Yeah, just like I said at the beginning, just find us on the socials, and you can be a part of that fun. Karina, what are your first thoughts about this movie?
Okay, so it is a found footage film, which is just like what we've been doing. It must be the found footage
Patrol.
So basically, it's a group of, I don't even know. I think the biggest thing we had with this movie is like, who the fuck are these people? What are the names, and why do we care who they are? Like, we could not remember nobody's name throughout the whole movie. Like, there's a girl, there's a big fat guy with a beard, there's
Jeff.
the name of Jeff, and I don't remember who he is. I just know there was a guy named Jeff. And
Short hair. I think he wore a beanie.
Oh, okay. And then there's like 3 other guys. And so they go in an RV, and they're like, we're gonna go to all the haunted houses and find the biggest haunted house that there is. And so it's just them. This part of the movie I do like, because it's just like watching like fucking like amusement walkthroughs. And I'm pretty sure that the footage is from actual haunted houses.
Is that yet to be verified?
I'm pretty sure it is. I'm just gonna go ahead and say it is, because
it would have to be. The movie is so low budget.
Yeah,
they wouldn't have built 7 different amusement parks, right?
Right, you're like haunted houses or whatever.
Yeah.
But they're all pretty standard, you know. You got your fucking clowns with a chainsaw. I mean, they're decent, you know. Like everything.
Demons with a chainsaw.
Girls in nightgowns
with a
chainsaw. You know, devil with a chainsaw. And so they are looking for like the most extreme one.
The blue
skeleton. So they go to this one haunted house, and they like piss the actors off because
they like get on the roof and like yell some shit with a megaphone.
Yeah.
What was that about?
I don't know, but apparently it pissed off a clown with a chainsaw. So then they're like, you gotta give us that tape, and he's like, fuck you, and then they run away.
Oh, also during that scene, do you remember the one of them goes to take a pee-pee, and then like a bloody bunny's like,
oh yeah, it's like chasing him.
Yeah, that was pretty cool.
That was cool. Yeah.
So that's where like the drama should have commenced in the film, and it sort of does.
Yeah.
Right. I mean, we got I'd say 45 50 minutes into this movie before what we just talked about happened, which is again if you knew exactly what this movie was going in, it might make more sense, but it doesn't follow a like classic like narrative story arc. You know, it doesn't climax really.
I feel like they had the idea to be like, we have an RV, we have cameras, we have our group of friends who are probably actors or, you know, in the film trade or whatever in some capacity. It's Halloween. Let's film all these haunted houses and then build a story around it. That's what it feels like this movie is like. It's like a fun project, basically. So, like, the story fucking sucks. Like, the actual, like...
It would be a better documentary.
Yeah, like I would have. Yeah, I would have rather had it been like 5 people in an RV, and there was like no
Two brothers.
2 brothers. Like there was like no I don't know, plot. It's just like we're gonna go to all the haunted, and that would have been entertaining.
It
as fuck
is
to me.
found footage in its truest form. Like it feels like a documentary, and then they also filmed these scenes where like some mildly scary things were happening also. And so okay, all right. So they piss these people off, and slowly these haunt workers or whomever, maybe they're crazy people, we don't really know,
Yeah.
start like following them as they go haunt to haunt to haunt, because they're going like all across the country. And I think the coolest part, and it's even in the trailer, is like you have like this one little like girl haunt worker, and she like walks on the bus, and she has like this like porcelain doll.
She's like the girl. It's like on the cover. It's a pretty cool costume.
It is. And oh yeah, here maybe I might be able to show. There she is. There she is.
There she blow. Yeah.
She just like she just kind of looks around at everyone. She ends up in the RV. They're like, "Can we help you, miss?" Like
Why would you put that person in the fucking car, dude? I don't know.
I don't know. For the good footage.
Yeah.
And then she's just like, or like, makes some sort of like
She
spooky
like
noise
screams,
like that.
and then everyone's like, "What the fuck?"
Who the fuck is this?
And then this is where it gets fucking dumb. Like, they start getting stalked by this group of crazy people from the haunt. And they'll be, like, in one state, and then they'll be there, too. So then they, like, park their RV, and then they, like, open up the shades, and they're, like... Wait, was this the first one that this happens?
Yes.
Okay.
With the masks?
Well, they open up the shades, and they're, like, not in the...
That is... Spoiler alert, that's on the second
Oh,
one.
shit. What the fuck? How did this one end?
So, okay, there is, there is a lot of creative use with pulling up the RV shades. In this one, no. Okay, I take it back.
We don't
In this,
fucking
no, I know. I did also get it confused. So, okay, there's this scene where they, like, turn the lights on to the camper, and there's, like, 75 haunt workers like standing in front of the RV, and that does happen in this one for sure.
Yeah.
And they're like, "Oh my god, what the fuck?" And I think that might be right around the same time that we find this little girl, this little mini haunt worker, this
mini haunt.
mini haunt worker. We find her. That's when we find her in the RV, or
she comes into the
RV. Yeah, no, they don't find. They like see her in front of the RV, and then she comes in, and then she screams, and then I think that's when you see all the haunt workers out in the front. So, then they just keep, it's weird. There's this like dichotomy that they have, this like two-sided thing where they'll either be really scared of these haunt workers, or completely just going on to the next haunt, having the time of their life. And
at any time they could just go home.
At many times they should have gone home.
Yeah.
They should be going home all of the time. Why don't they, Karina?
Because they're dumb. There really is no reason. That was like the thing. Like, a lot of these movies, it's like horrible things happen, and then they're like, "Oh, that didn't happen. Next." You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
or maybe in like a maybe better constructed horror film, they would like their RV would be busted so they can't leave, or
one of them is crazy and he needs to finish the film, but they don't do any of that shit,
None of that. Well, sort of. Actually, that is kind of what happens. Like, they're like, we need to finish the trip, even though...
But, like, why? Like, I could understand if it was, like, let's say the big fat guy. He's like, this is my fucking project. I spent my life savings buying this stupid RV. We're not going back. And then he, like, shoves Jeff into the fucking cabinet.
That would be good. That's kind of a la, it's our favorite movie.
The gallows?
Not the gal. I know that's another favorite. No, the cabining.
The cab. I forgot about the cabining.
Yeah, dude.
Bo Keister.
Keister. Because I think in that you have a similar scenario to what you're describing, where, the writer goes crazy and starts fantasizing about the murders and what have you. But we don't really have any of that. We just have a bunch of dum-dums going across the country getting stalked and haunted.
I guess that's what they wanted all along.
There was that fun scene though, in the bar, the D&D bar, which I said it in the live stream. I don't know if it'll make the reaction cut, but it's called the D&D lounge or the D&D bar, and I'm like, what is the Dungeons and Dragons element coming in? Like, when are they going to be throwing dice? And none of that happened. But anyway, in that bar, we find a couple. I don't know if they're haunt workers. I think they might be, but they corner our female lead.
Yeah, they are
bathroom.
rapey to her in the bathroom.
They are,
and they should have went home.
Then
your sister/friend just almost got sexually assaulted in a bathroom. Go home. Who cares if no haunted shit is happening? That's when you go home.
I mean, I get they're filming a doc or whatever, but dude, just go to 1 or 2 haunted houses, bro. And then just film the rest at home. That's enough. I never even thought about this. All right, here, riddle me this. They're making a documentary, right?
Right.
Do they need extensive footage from inside every one of these haunted houses? Couldn't they just go to a couple of them and then the rest of the footage would be B-roll of them back, or it'd be the A-roll. They'd be in the studio or wherever the fuck, being and then this haunted house did this, and blah 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 blah. Who would watch a movie? We did, where it's just, dude, I'm playing myself saying this, but who would watch a movie where it's just people walking through haunted houses?
Yeah, at the most it would be a 25 to 30 minute YouTube video of who's and it's they talk to some people, but it's just
who was this movie made for?
Who was this movie made for? Why are they making the movie? There's so much shit going unanswered.
Yeah, I want the answers now.
The concept is cool. Let's go film a scary movie in real haunted houses, but you need a better story because haunted houses aren't even that scary, bro.
So, well, hopefully we'll have some answers when we move on to the second film. But before we do that, Karina, let me just get your on-the-record opinion. Would you recommend this film to anyone else? The first one.
I mean, it's free on Tubi, so why not?
Let me tell you what's also free: falling on the concrete and scraping your knees. That's free to do as well. So,
okay.
Here's my point. Well, so you're saying it's free, maybe you go watch it. Is that what you're saying?
If you want to watch it, go ahead. Don't fucking watch it. I'm sorry.
Okay.
I'm trying to be nice. This movie fucking sucked. Oh god, I can't. I was so agitated the whole time. I just I don't know. This is one of those movies where I'm I can't wait till it's out of my brain because it's just taking up space for other shit that could be more important.
So I will, yes, and you are very right that this movie just is a hog of memory. But I will say also, maybe don't watch it. You could definitely tune into our YouTube compilation that will have will have dropped about a. I'll probably just drop it on the same day this drops. So it should be up on YouTube now. If you're listening to this podcast, you can go onto our YouTube, and I barely even saw what happened. You can go up onto our YouTube and watch the reaction, which will show you a glimpse into what the film looks like, etc., etc., etc.
My headphones fell off.
All right,
That's
let's
what
take
happened.
a quick pause, and then we'll switch to our next film.
Okay.
Yeah, okay. And we're back. Just if you're watching the live stream, maybe you are. I love what they've done here. From the producers of Insidious and Paranormal Activity. Like, bruh.
Like, don't compare the shit, please. Well, maybe Paranormal Activity, but Insidious, I don't know, man.
Neither of these,
Hey.
neither of those movies are this movie. Is it RLJ that made those? I thought those were Blumhouse films.
What, the other ones?
Insidious and Paranormal Activity.
No, I don't think so. You're dumb.
You're done.
This one was better.
This one had drones.
Yeah, I was about to say, it's all drone. Like, any opportunity they had to use a drone, they used a drone, which was in Blair Witch from the other
Yes.
week we talked about.
We are talking about The House is October Built. Dos. The Octobering.
I like this one a lot better. If you're gonna watch one, just watch this one. Because it's like more shit happens. They obviously had like a bigger budget. There's still some haunts, but it's not so much just like 45 minutes of funhouse walkthroughs.
It's edited better.
Yeah. This one's better, and they kind of already tell you what happened in the first one. Because the first one ends with them all being. Oh yeah, no spoiler.
Okay, well, all right, hold on.
We
Here's the
should
thing.
spoil the first one. It sucks.
If you see the first one without it being spoiled, and then you get to the end of the first one, you will punch us both in the face. If you start with the second one, never watch the first one, and we spoil the first one, I think you're in a better spot, right?
Yeah, like
Okay.
I'm not gonna spoil the second one. I'm just gonna say what happened at the end of the first one, which they all get like, they all get captured by the masked people, and they get buried in coffins.
Yeah.
And
Put him in a coffin.
Put them in a coffin. So in this one, they're obviously
In the movie ends, and you think they're all dead.
dead. Yeah. So in this one,
Psych.
they're not in coffins anymore, and they are going on the same trip again the next Halloween.
Yeah.
So that's pretty dumb. But who's that hot dog eating guy? He's in the movie.
Kobayashi.
Yeah, he makes an appearance.
Yeah, there's an entire scene at like the St. Paul Oktoberfest, I think, or something like that. That whole scene is pretty fun. It made us reminiscent about being able to
Go to Halloween.
be places.
Yeah. Go to
Go to Halloween. I just want to go to Halloween so bad. I want to go to Halloween Town and talk to that skeleton taxi driver. So
Oh,
bad.
yeah.
He's the best. Billy, Willie, something
Maybe
like that.
we should do that movie next. Let's just spend the next like 10 minutes talking about movies that we should have watched.
Could we do we should do a Halloween Town suite where we do Halloween Town 2, Calabar's Revenge, and Halloween Town. Probably just those two, honestly.
How
I mean,
many Halloween towns are there?
I will check. I believe there are 3.
Okay, I'm in it for the skeleton taxi driver that you're very fond of. What's another one? I watched Phantom of the Cineplex not too long ago. That was fun.
With Mickey Rourke or
Yeah.
Mickey Rooney.
Mickey Rooney.
Mickey
Rourke.
Rourke. I do that a lot.
Mickey Rourke. Can you imagine?
No. Okay, so there are 4.
Okay.
Halloween Town 2, Calabar's Revenge, Halloween Town High,
Ooh.
and then 2006's Return to Halloween Town.
Okay.
I'd like to double check to see if there are any more. Debbie Reynolds was so great in this movie. This is not what the episode is about. So you will find more information about Halloween Town on that episode.
On the Halloween Town. Dude, it's because we just hated these movies so bad that it's just like, right now it's like painful for me to talk about. Like,
yeah, we have approximately 26 more minutes.
fuck.
Okay, let's spend about 5-10 more minutes talking about this movie, and then
Okay.
I think we have some backup
Okay.
material to talk about for this week.
Okay, cool.
So we mentioned that this movie is slightly larger budget, better cameras, drones, all of this, and the main element of this film is that the first one was all set up by Blue Skeleton or whomever. Like, I think they said Blue Skeleton, right? And now the second one, they're pretty much, the whole movie is them trying to convince the sister character. I should really just know at least one character's name.
Betty? I don't know her fucking
Brandy.
name. Brandy, I was close.
Oh, yeah, it's Brandy, Zach, Mikey, Bobby, and Jeff.
Jim.
So, the whole time, the entirety of this movie is like, all right, Brandy, all right, this next haunted house is not going to be that scary. It'll be okay. It'll be all right.
And she's like, no, I was in a coffin. You can't make me go. And then, like,
And then she does
and
anyway.
she does, and she keeps going. And then she'll say, like, that's the last haunted house I'll ever fucking go into.
2 hours later.
And then they're like, okay, fine, guys. You guys got me to get to the other haunted house. And then it's just like a whole movie of that.
Yeah, and we see some recurring characters. There's this part was cool, but never had much of a payoff. But there's a bunch of scenes throughout the whole movie where you see. Here, let me
The
pull it up.
porcelain girl?
Yeah, just as a reminder. Oh, let me pull it up on here. Can they see that? Can they see what I did?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I don't know if they can. Anyhow, where you'll see her, like, it's like a Where's Waldo. She'll be like somewhere randomly in the shot,
Like in a window or like in a crowd. And like,
and it's cool because there's no music cues for it. She's just there. Like,
Yeah.
there's no like boom,
yeah, like
kind
I
of stuff.
feel like the first couple times I didn't even notice her. You were like, oh my god, that bitch is right there. Like, and I'd be like, oh, okay. But like, did you notice that her mask was significantly shittier than in the first one?
Yeah, I did. It looked like way more like rubbery.
It looked like the one that they sell at the costume store. And not
like they made the movie, and then this is the replica. Like, this is like, oh, you can be a porcelain girl for Halloween, and that's
Right.
what they used for this film.
because they like lost the original mask, or like the person who played porcelain girl in the first one like stole it.
Her head got too big. Well, actually, yeah, probably, because she's like a pretty small person in the first one. That was 2014. This movie was made in 2017. If it's the same actress, her head definitely got bigger.
How does your head get bigger in like 3 years?
If you're like 11 to 12, 13, 14, 11 to 14, puberty, baby.
I don't think
That's
that girl was
puberty,
11
babe.
years old, man.
I'm just trying to
Child
help.
labor laws.
Child growth laws.
That's what that didn't happen to me.
Yeah. Maybe I'm just trying to help movie out.
You know what happened last time they had child actors in a horror movie?
No.
They died.
What?
Well, that wasn't the last time. There's always child actors, but they can only like be in a movie until like midnight or some shit like that.
Oh, yeah, I know child. Yeah, I've worked with children on sets. It's quite annoying. The parents are everywhere, and they have very limited hours. Yeah. I mean, it's for the best. But
Well, yeah, because that's how 2 kids fucking died. You ever seen the Twilight Zone movie from the 80s?
kids died on that movie?
Yeah.
Tell me more.
I'll tell
me
you about a good
more.
horror movie with some fucked up shit besides this piece of shit that we decided to talk about. So I think it was Toby Hooper, if I'm not mistaken.
The director of Texas Chainsaw.
Yeah.
Texas Chainsaw.
I'm pretty sure it was him. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry. But
So you're about to slander Toby Hooper.
Well, no, this happened.
All right.
I'm just saying the facts. I'm not saying.
Lay him out.
So they were like trying to film this like Vietnam scene with a helicopter in the water, and the scene requires like this actor, I don't remember his name, carrying like 2 Vietnamese kids through the water. So the scene needed to be filmed at like 2:00 in the morning or some shit. So
Definitely could have done it at 10 p.m.
right.
Also.
So then they like hired these kids illegally, and the parents were like on set. It was just like I think there were like 2 Cambodian kids who like lived like by the fucking like studio lot.
So this is why Toby Hooper still has a career. They weren't American.
And so they have all these explosions and shit happening and all this stuff like simulating the Vietnam War. One of the explosions fucking went off too high and shot down the fucking helicopter out of the sky, and the helicopter flew into the water and fucking cut the actor and the 2 kids in half.
Listeners, is it just me, or are you thinking about multiple scenes within Tropic Thunder right now? Because I know I am. And that's terrible.
I was trying to figure, I'm like, what the fuck is he gonna say? That face you had, I was like, what the fuck?
Listen, that's fucking crazy.
Yeah,
bro.
that's the response I was trying to hear. I just told you that a dude and 2 kids got chopped in half by a
Oh,
helicopter.
the dude did too?
Yes!
Fuck.
Both of he was holding them, he's carrying them. The helicopter fucking blew out the sky, fucking chopped the kids
Wait, how
up.
did it?
Because they were throwing explosions.
Oh, right.
Because it was the
That's
Vietnam War.
terrible.
And so then the fucking shit went up too high. Chopper comes down. The kids' parents were standing right there. They saw their kids get fucking like Darth Mauled in half. Like, and what do you have to say? Oh, Tropic Thunder.
I mean, right?
No, I do think every time I think about Vietnam, I think about Tropic Thunder.
Hey, listen, I'm not saying it was cool that this happened. I'm just saying, never mind.
You're picturing the set of Tropic Thunder.
I'm picturing the set of Tropic Thunder. I'm combining the scene where Ben Stiller has his arms cut off at the beginning, and with the scene where the little Vietnamese kid is running after him, and they blow the bridge up, and his body goes flying. That movie's fucked, bro. So, child labor laws are very, very important.
Yeah,
and
no, for real.
and Exhibit A, B, and C right there.
Seriously.
So
yeah, long story short, I'm pretty sure Porcelain Girl is not
she's wearing a different mask.
a kid, and the mask is a shitty version of the mask.
Yeah, it's a far cry from the original. But it's probably the only dip in quality that we get in this movie.
Everything else is like better.
It's better. Damn it, bro. I'm gonna have to cut this out. And then they yawned for 3 days. So okay, listen. All right, I think we pretty much told you all we can tell you about this movie without spoiling anymore. Essentially, they're getting haunted by the same people, but the stakes are higher.
Yeah.
And
some more
the
scary
footage is better.
Yeah, and like I said, I recommend. Don't watch the first one. Fuck the first one unless you really want to see it. But I feel like if you do watch the first one, watch it before you watch the second one, because you're just gonna be extra bored, because the second one's better, and you're not really missing anything.
Yeah, don't go back and watch the first. If you need to watch both, watch them in order. Or just skip to the second one. You'll be fine.
Yeah. You're gonna be like, this fucking sucks.
Yeah. But so we all right, obviously we watched the first one with our friends on Zoom. You and I watched this the other day, and we needed a palate cleanse. So I think without maybe not going super far into those movies, because maybe we'll do them in full. Would you want to like kind of talk about those palate cleanses?
So if you want to watch a haunted house movie, my choice, something that's better. What was this on? Shudder?
Shitter.
Yeah. It was a movie called Haunt, which I had watched already before during my quarantining time, and Dakota had also seen it.
Yes. Yeah. I didn't think I'd saw it, but I did. As I saw about 50-60% of it because the ending was still interesting and new to me.
So this movie is like what I thought this movie was gonna be, Haunt. It's basically about a group of college kids, and they go to a haunted house, and they actually get murdered and stuff, and it's scary, and there's like gore, and there's kills, and there's suspense. It's still pretty corny and stuff. It's
Hey, we're not saying it's a 5-star, but it's what you hoped this movie would be.
What this movie should have did.
Yeah.
So maybe we'll fucking like go more into depth with that one later. I don't know.
Yeah, I also definitely positively have a recommendation for a haunted house movie. My recommendation is Hellfest from like 2017, 2018, 2019. I'm just going to list years until I hit the right one. Hellfest is a similar idea. Okay, so with Haunt, you got these like kids driving a car around looking for a haunted house, and like a sign appears. And so like these 4 people are like the only one at the haunted house, right? Hellfest is kind of like the reverse of that, where a group of kids go to, I think the place is called Hellfest. It's sort of like if Six Flags, it's sort of like Fright Fest, but like not like Six Flags with
roller coasters.
With how do I want to put it? Hellfest is if Six Flags was Hellfest all year round. You know, like it's built to be scary the whole time. It's not like, oh, we put spider webs up on the roller coaster, now it's spooky. And and so, but the point why I even bring that up is that this movie has like a shitload of people. It's like a big, huge production. But it gets down to the nitty gritty of like these people go in a haunted house, and then some gore, suspense, scariness ensues. That one I don't know. Let me check and see where that might be. Hellfest 2018. You could watch it if you have a premium subscription on Hulu.
It's on Hulu?
Well, it's like I think you have to have like Cinemax or like, you know what I mean, like those like add-ons or whatever. I don't think it's because I would have watched it the night we watched this, but
can we just go back to torrenting shit like it's 10 years ago?
Quentin Tarantino. Yeah. I mean, I wish we could. I mean, I haven't tried. I mean, I bet you still could if you wanted to.
Yeah.
So, all right. Here's the situation. I'm pulling an audible. I'm here with you. We're real people. This whole show's not always scripted. Or is it ever? It's never scripted.
It's never scripted.
We're not near the hour mark. But I don't want to like put out bad content and have us just like make shit up for 20 minutes. Like,
yeah.
Let me, if you don't mind, could I get your closing thoughts on Houses 2? Houses October Built 2?
Yeah, no, like, honestly, it is kind of a bummer because it's just so, there's nothing really to talk about, but I didn't, like, want to scrap this idea because we had the live streaming and we had people, you know,
we already, we were invested already.
Yeah. So, you know, sometimes this happens, I guess. But I
go
guess,
back to episodes like 1 through 7, and it's every one of those episodes.
Yeah. So I guess we just had. Also, we're just whatever. No excuses, but whatever. Would I recommend it? Like I said, if for Halloween season, sure, but just watch the second one.
Yeah. Yeah, without beating a dead horse, I agree with you, Karina. Watch the second one. Watch our reaction video of the first one. That is up on our YouTube channel. Speaking of YouTube, I believe if you just go to YouTube, and I'm going to do this live. Double.
Screecher.
Yep. if you go to YouTube and type in Double Screecher, you will find us. Our YouTube. I don't even think we have like a specific YouTube, like youtube.com/blah blah blah. Head over to YouTube. You can always watch the rebroadcasts of our live streams up on YouTube, as well as any other fun content we find to put on that. Find us on Facebook at facebook.com/Double Screecher. You can follow us on Instagram at Double Screecher. Shoot us an emails at double Screecher.
Yeah, don't type in double Screecher.
Yeah, no, Double Screecher at gmail.com. Karina, where can people find you and your personal life if you want to tell them about that?
You can find me on Instagram at Stab Casket. That's STAB Casket, like a casket for dead people. And you can see the artwork and tattoos that I do.
Yes, it is very cool stuff. You can follow me at little.yellow.dog, little yellow dog with periods. Never mind. I'm not going to plug that. That's about it. You can check out my Instagram and my band and all of that. My band. If you type in Little Yellow Dog pretty much anywhere, you'll find my band and also some asshole who wrote a book with the same name. Been dealing with that for like 7 years. But until then.
See you later, losers. That movie's the most boring thing I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
My name is Jill.
My butt hurts after doing all that.
My eyes hurt.